Welcome back to the Upper Elementary Simplified podcast. Thank you for choosing to spend a piece of your day with me. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. I am your host, Danna, and I do want to let you know that today's episode, and actually the next 7 episodes, are going to be a bit different than my regular episodes. Today, I am sharing some stories that I received from teachers just like you about their classroom experiences with math fact fluency. And at the end of the episode, I will let you know what to expect for the next 6 weeks. I want to say thank you to all of the teachers who submitted stories for this episode and for providing some insight to me as validation that my passion topic of math fact fluency is still very relevant in the classroom, even though I have been out of the classroom for a bit. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Upper Elementary Simplified, the podcast where busy and overwhelmed teachers find thoughtful ideas to get students engaged in meaningful learning experiences. Hi, I'm Danna Rodebush, former 5th grade classroom teacher and founder of Teacher Tech Studio. I'm here to share practical tips and strategies that will help you grow as an educator. If you are a tired upper elementary teacher searching for ways to cut down your planning time while boosting student engagement, you are in the right spot. Are you ready? Let's simplify. This episode is sponsored by my free Math Masterclass workshop, designed to give you the tools that you need to start a fact fluency building system in your own classroom. If your students are struggling with multiplication fact fluency and you are at a loss of what to do to help them, you won't want to miss this workshop. You don't have to figure it out by yourself. I've been where you are. Let me help you confidently launch a fact fluency strategy that your students will be excited about from day one. Sign up for free by heading to teachertechstudio.com/masterclass. That link will be in the show notes. As I mentioned in the introduction, today I am going to be sharing some of the stories that I received from teachers just like you who are out there right now trying to figure out how to knock down the roadblock that causes so many students to struggle with higher level math. And that roadblock is math fact fluency. I personally saw issues every single day when I taught 5th grade math that could have been eliminated if my students had their multiplication facts memorized. I tried when I was in the classroom and I had the beginnings of the fluency building program that I have now, but I didn't have my program structured the way it needed to be, which eventually led to its downfall. However, now I have worked out the kinks and designed it to be simple for teachers to implement in their own classrooms. I have even launched a brand new mini course that will guide you step by step through my 4-part framework with the convenient acronym FACT. The mini course includes the entire comprehensive Math Facts Simplified program, plus step-by-step video tutorials about how to use each component of the program and tips for launching and running a successful fact fluency building system in any upper elementary classroom. You can check it out and find out more at teachertechstudio.com/math facts. And that is MATHFACTS. So many of the teachers that submitted stories had similar experiences to mine. My students are having a hard time doing grade level content because of their lack of fact fluency. Multiplication facts are not memorized, so grade level math is difficult. Students no longer know their basic facts. They can't learn division or other upper level math without these basic skills. They lose time trying to find the facts, and it's hard to move on to more challenging equations. It makes it so much harder to do the more complex things that are being asked of them in the curriculum. Memory retrieval is weaker. Since they do not really know the facts, the questions take so long. Yes, they do. The students are not able to work with fractions very efficiently because they do not know the times tables. The lack of fact fluency is excruciatingly painful, as I have students who are still using tally marks to figure out facts as we are working out 2 digit by 2 digit math problems. I feel it. Learners rely on counting on their fingers or other concrete strategies. Students can't divide because they don't know basic multiplication facts. I can almost hear the frustration these teachers have just by reading these comments. Stacy says, fact fluency is not integrated into the math curriculums. There isn't a sense of knowing the facts by heart, and multiplication charts get in the way. Libby says, I guess people believe it's not important, but it is. And then in all caps, we call it foundation. Jennifer says, the curriculum my school uses assumes that students in fourth grade have already mastered their facts, and we start the year with multiplication and quickly move into 2 digit multiplication. Ashley says, my students come to sixth grade and cannot multiply. This causes them to struggle to find greatest common factors, least common multiple, and find equivalent ratios. I struggle every year to improve multiplication fluency, but I have so much more to teach to cover the state standards. Angie says only about half of my fifth graders are fluent in math facts at this point, and it makes everything we do in math harder for those who are not. I'm starting to do fact fluency in my classroom, which I used to not have to address. John shares this story. I teach in a multi grade, multi aged classroom, and with this year's third graders, most of them do not have the foundational skills to master basic facts. The majority are still counting on their fingers, using a number grid for simple equations like 3 plus 3, or just guessing, hoping to get the answer correct. I have only one third grade student who is capable of understanding multiplication and has the 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10 times tables committed to memory. She is in my highest math group by herself and loves the one on one attention, and is right now working to understand the 6, 7, and 8 times tables by using repeated addition. Trying to get the rest to understand how easy fact fluency makes math is like talking to a brick wall at times. Trisha says the students continue to struggle with multiplication facts. Seems like quote unquote timed tests are not the best. And these stories all solidify my reason for creating Math Facts Simplified. I truly believe that if you will faithfully implement my system in your classroom, that your students will experience growth as they work towards mastery and memorization of their basic multiplication facts. If your students are struggling to comprehend higher level math, I encourage you to check out my program. You can find it at teachertechstudio.com/mathfacts. And I would love to invite you to my free masterclass where I give you an overview of the program and show you how to get started building your own fact fluency building program in your own classroom, even if you choose not to use mine. Sign up for free by heading to teachertechstudio.com/masterclass. I have something really exciting coming up next week. On February 18th, the doors open for registration to Math Madness. Math Madness is a free online event that I am hosting in March for upper elementary math teachers to get access to tons of free resources, insider details about exclusive sales, and chances to win prizes in our free Facebook group. If you are not already a member of the Facebook group, now is the time to join because not only will there be prize giveaways happening in there throughout the event, but I will also be posting the registration page and updates about the event directly to the group members. You can join by searching Upper Elementary Simplified on Facebook or by clicking the link in the show notes and requesting to join that way. Either way, we would love to have you. So, starting next Tuesday on the podcast, I will be featuring a few of the teacher authors that are providing the free resources for the Math Madness event. So, you definitely won't want to miss that. They are going to be sharing their wisdom and experience about various math topics over the next 6 episodes. I look forward to having you back here next Tuesday, same time, same place. Have a great week. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Upper Elementary Simplified. I hope you are able to take away something useful that will help you grow as a teacher. I do have a quick favor to ask before you go. If you are enjoying the podcast, please let me know by leaving me a review. It really does make a difference because reviews impact search results, which helps me to expand my reach to other educators. Plus, I love to read my listeners' comments. Until next time, keep life simple.